Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I have the 2020 Honda Civic Sport Touring Hatchback. This vehicle competes against the Corolla hatchback and also the Mazda 3. So my question for today's video is, how does this vehicle compare to the other competition? So start off under the hood of the Honda Civic. This has a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder that makes 180 horsepower, 162 foot-pounds of torque. It's paired with a CVT transmission, as this one sits and weighs 3,000 pounds. Your fuel economy is going to be rated at 29 in the city, 35 on the highway, and 32 combined. Premium fuel is recommended for the highest performance. Looking here at the front fascia, I think the Civic is very attractive compared to the Toyota Corolla and also the Mazda 3. Starting with this exterior color, this is going to be a platinum white. It actually looks good with the black accents. My particular Tesla also have full LED headlights. You also have an LED turn signal with an LED daytime running light, also with the LED headlights here. You also have halogen fog lights here, lower part of your bumper. It looks good with the black grille here. Like I mentioned, this is the exterior color is a platinum white. It actually looks good with the actual black accents. You also have your Honda emblem here. Your side portions here, your wheels are going to be a 235 40 18-inch rim. They're alloy wheels, so have the multi-spoke finish. I actually like these wheels on the actual Civic itself, like the multi-spoke design. You also have 4 disc brakes on all 4 wheels. My particular Tesla also has a sunroof. You also have this LED side marker here. Your wheelbase is 106.3 with an overall length of 178 inches overall. But overall, we're going to take a look at the rear of the Honda Civic. At the rear of the Civic, starting out with these 2 spoilers back here. You don't get that big spoiler that you get on the Honda Type R, unfortunately, because the car does look kind of naked back here. You have this rear blade to keep that rear glass clean. You also have this incandescent setup with the tail lights. You also have an incandescent brake light, also with the incandescent turn signal, also with an incandescent reverse light. You also have your Civic badging here with your Honda badge. You also have your Sport Touring badge here as well. I actually like the rear diffuser down here. You also have these dual mounted exhaust. You also have a standard backup camera. We open the hatchback here. With all seats folded, we're looking around 23 cubic feet of space. Fold those seats down, you get 46 cubic feet of space. You also have this cover here. So just in case you have some groceries or whatnot, you can block it from people from peeking in through that rear glass. And Honda also gives you a spare tire instead of a fix-a-flat kit. So walking up to the Honda Civic here, you also have this black circle where you can lock the door, and Honda does a sensor behind the door. Open up this interior here. It's going to be a black interior, but you also have a standard size sunroof to let an additional light into this darkened cabin. Starting with your door materials here, it's going to be a soft touch material. You also have this painted aluminum door handle here. You also have this black trim with this aluminum silver finish looking trim. You also have your mirror controls here with your window controls. It's only express up, express down for the passenger and driver. You also have this soft portion here to rest your elbows with some more additional storage, and it's gonna be hard touch plastic here at the lower part of your door. You also have this 8-way driver adjustable seating when the passenger has a 4-way adjustable seating as well. You also have your 4 collision warning, your stability control, and your lane keep assist. Get inside the Civic here, closing the door. So to start up the Civic, put your foot on the brake and press the start-stop button here. The steering wheel is going to be a manual telescoping wheel. You also have these paddle shifters here. You also have your wind wiper stock, turn signal stock. You also have this portion here to cycle through this LCD display. You can mess with your radio presets, FM, AM. You also go through different apps. I actually like the LCD display here. Maybe Honda will just integrate these tachometers here on the side and integrate it all into one when the Civic gets a refresh in a year or two. You also have these different functions here for your phone controls. You also have voice command. You also have your driver's assistance tech here with your cruise control. Also for your forward collision warning, your lane keep assist. You also have this 7-inch display here with some hard buttons. Going to the map here, you also have this TomTom navigation kind of. It's very, very snappy. Honda has a very snappy infotainment system. You also have these climate control. You also have your fan speeds here. You only have 3 level heated seats. Unfortunately, Honda doesn't even offer cool seats on these Civic trims. Putting the Civic into reverse here, you have this backup camera. You also have trajectory. You also have different modes here. As you can see, a top-down mode, but there's no 360 camera. You also have a sport mode here. You also have a brake hold, electronic parking brake. You also have an econ mode here. The center console is nice and padded. You can slide it back and forth to reveal a deep storage down here. You also have 2 cup holders My bottled water fits just fine. Materials here, part of your dashboard is going to be a hard touch material. Even here is going to be hard touch material, but you also have some stitching here. Your glove box is going to be damped. It's not lined with felt. Pretty decent sized glove box. The seats in here are very comfortable. They're just heated. Actually, like this stitched like trim in the seats and the inserts here. The seats are not aggressively bolstered or anything like that. You also have this standard size sunroof, like I mentioned. That's a lot of additional light into this darkened cabin. You also have incandescent lighting for the entire cabin. You also have this mirror dimmer here that they added for 2020. So there is some slight refresh Civic has. But overall, the interior here is very nice. It's very roomy. We're going to take a look at the back seat of the Honda Civic. So get into the back seat of the Honda Civic. Closing the door. The materials back here are going to be hard touch plastic. You also have one mat pocket back here, 2 level heated seats. And Honda also gives you 2 cup holders with a nice portion to rest your elbows. And Honda rates the legroom back here at 36 inches of legroom. But the sedan offers a little bit more inches of legroom back here. The floor back here is not flat, but you can definitely fit 3 people across. But overall, I'm going to take the Civic out and see how it actually performs. Start off in the Honda Civic here. I'm going to talk about Honda's safety sense, which includes adaptive cruise control, collision mitigation, also lane keeping assist, and road departure mitigation. Unfortunately, the Civic does not come with blind spot detection. You just get Honda's lane watch camera here, as you can see displayed on the display here, which shows only on the right side of the vehicle, not the left side of the vehicle. So maybe in 2021 or 2022, when they refresh this thing, as they should definitely reconsider putting blind spot monitoring. The seats in here are very, very comfortable. I actually have a nice commanding view of the road. The seats, they hold you in place. They're not aggressively bolstered. I wish Honda would have made them a little aggressively bolstered just because this is the Civic trim. I mean, because this is the Sport trim. Honda also offers a 6-speed manual, so Honda is keeping the manuals alive in this forever dying breed of the manual segment. A lot of manufacturers really not making manuals because there's not really like a high demand for them anymore. So Honda is one of those other brands that's keeping the manuals alive. Fuel economy is going to be rated at 29 in the city, 35 on the highway, and 32 combined, but you have to use premium. This thing has a lot of low-end torque. Kind of shoves you back into the seat. The visibility in here is pretty good. You have this thin A-pillar here. Like I mentioned, there's no blind spot monitoring, but you also have Honda's other safety sense, which is standard. And you can also get that 6-speed manual, like I mentioned, in the same trim configuration, which is a Sport Touring. And Honda did good with the actual powertrain itself. Playing with the paddles here, downshifting. This thing can definitely go. Like I said, this thing has a lot of low-end torque. It makes 180 horsepower and 162 foot-pounds of torque, and it's paired with that CVT transmission. So after spending time with the Civic, this vehicle has a lot of low-end torque. The handling is good. So how much does a Civic cost? Starting price is $28,850. It also has a destination charge of $930. So you're getting a grand total of $29,780. I'd like to give a special thanks to the general manager, Rick. If you're in the market for a Honda Civic, you can come to Largo Honda and ask for the general manager, Rick. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at @DriveReviews and keep subscribing to my YouTube channel and turn on post notifications. And I catch you all in the next video.